Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Cronenberg HD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Running Time HD, and today we watched Infinity Pool, the new Brandon Cronenberg film starring Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth. And to be honest, this film was quite disappointing, and it doesn't help that I'm not a big fan of Brandon Cronenberg to begin with. No disrespect to him, I just don't really like the way he makes his films. If you like his films, more power to you. But I'm just not a fan. But this movie was not terrible, but it was definitely disappointing, and it was average. It just kind of felt like it was being weird for the sake of being weird, and I don't really... I mean, yeah, it was weird, but there was a reason for it being weird, but I don't really think it justified it. I like weird movies. I did not like the weirdness in this movie, and it was so stupid, I sometimes laughed out loud in the theater because of how stupid this film was. So, yeah, I'll tell you why I wasn't a big fan of this film, and more back at the house.
It looks just like me. This is just a little game.
But I can take some blood. Show me how strong you are. It's really disgusting. You could just sit there and watch it happen.
You know, James, do you worry they got the wrong man?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Running Time HD, and today we watched Infinity Pool, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Mia Goth, and Cleopatra Coleman. And this film is the newest film written and directed by Brandon Cronenberg, the son of David Cronenberg. And to be honest, the two films that I've seen, this Infinity Pool and Possessor, that I've seen by Brandon Cronenberg, to be honest, I'm not a big fan. I don't really like him, but I can understand why other people do. More power to you if you like him. I just don't. But yeah, this film, it's a psychological thriller about like cloning and stuff like that, and it's pretty weird. But honestly, I like weird movies, but this one just kind of didn't do it for me. I just feel like the weirdness felt kind of forced, and I wasn't like... Most weird movies, I'm like, oh, cool, that's what the fuck is going on, I really like it. But with this movie, I was just kind of frustrated. I'm like, god damn it, can you stop that? Like, I'm like, this weird shit is weird, cool, but why is it weird? Like, can you explain to me... No, how do I say this? I just feel like the weirdness didn't help the film. It kind of staggered it, you know, because it made me care less, you know. Like, it made me care less about the film. And I'm not even saying this film's bad. It's okay. But, I don't know. It just, I didn't really feel any strong opinions. Like, I was really disappointed and a little mad during watching the film. But by the end of it, I was just kind of like, whatever. So I was just kind of like, meh. Like, the movie isn't much to write home about, to be honest. Even though I think it tries to be, it's not. And this, I guess I should get to the story before I rant even more. So the story is Alexander Skarsgård and his wife, they go on a vacation to this, like, island, like, country, and stuff happens, and they end up running over a guy, and they meet Mia Goth and this other guy that she's with, and they end up getting arrested by the police, and the police, like, make a clone of them, because they pay, like, they sign a contract, and they're Alexander Skarsgård has enough money that he can make a clone of himself and watch his clone get killed by the brother of the guy that he ran over, to, like, keep the laws that this country has. And it's an interesting premise. I like the premise. but I feel like the film just kind of disconnects from that. Yes, it has the cloning, but it's just, I feel like the cloning is in there just for, like, the sake of being weird. You know? Like, if you took out the cloning, I think you would, yeah, you would get rid of a lot of story beats, a lot, but you'd also, I feel like, and I don't get rid of the cloning, I just feel like this film could have been better if it just kind of focused on that bit. I didn't really care for Mia Goth's little group that they had. I found it kind of more frustrating than anything because, I mean, I like Mia Goth, okay? But I just did not like her performance in this movie, and no disrespect, and I know some people might think that that was intentional, but personally, I didn't hate the character, because I could give less of a shit. I just wanted to turn it off whenever she was on screen, because it was just so cringy, and I wanted to stop. And it's like, a lot of it is just frustrating, because I want this movie to be good. Okay, I went in wanting this film to be good. I went in expecting it to be good, and it was just average, and that really disappointed me to the point where I got super frustrated with the film at one point, and I just didn't care. And as I said, I liked the idea. It wasn't executed properly, in my opinion. I think it definitely could have been done better, and I was just expecting more. I was disappointed. Do better next time, dude. Do better next time. Like I said to your dad, do better next time, man. What is up with you two? Get your fucking act straight. But, yeah. I wouldn't really recommend this to many, like, thriller or horror fans, because it's not really that scary, and it's honestly not even that suspenseful. The only parts where I slightly, like, felt like a chill, or not like a chill, like, I kind of got a little jump scared were, like, loud gunshots that the film just jump cut to, but those are, like, basically the same thing as jump scares. But, yeah, wouldn't recommend it, and I think I'd rate this film like a 6.5. Not terrible, not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's just meh. It's just okay. So guys, you know, I think I've said my piece. I think I've said what I need to say. You know, if you like the video, you know, share with friends, subscribe, there's notifications on. Comment down below how much you liked it. But you guys, you know, I didn't mean to really say that. What I really meant to say was, if you guys hated this video, unsubscribe, dislike, tell me how much hate me in the comments. Signing off.
Hey.
Yeah.